class 7. Today I am going to start a new chapter from your English grammar, and the name of the chapter is voice. So in last video I taught you about the different kinds of tenses and the parts also. I solved some exercises over there. Hope you have learned tense through those videos, and hope whatever I have given through the PDF, some exercises that you have done. Now if you have learned the tense very well, so voice will be very much clear to you. Now we are going to discuss about voice. What is called the voice, and what are the types of voice we generally have. Voice means, suppose when we voice is the form of a verb. Voice actually it is meaning, the meaning of the voice is it is a form of a verb showing if the subject does the action or the subject suffers the action. So suppose if I write that here, if I write cat kills a rat. So in the sentence you can see where is the subject. First we have to find out where is the subject. The subject is cat. Okay, according to the definition what I have said, again I am telling, voice is the form of a verb showing if the subject does the action or it suffers the action. So here it is the subject, so whether it is doing the work or it is suffering the work. So here it is the subject, cat is the subject, so cat is doing the work. Okay, what? Cat kills a rat. Kills is the verb. So who is doing the work here? Cat. So here the verb is actually done by the subject itself. Now if I write, so it will be active voice. The voice, that means the verb is in active form. Okay, so it will be active voice. It will be called active voice. Now what is called passive voice? So if I write that a rat is killed by a cat. Okay, a rat is killed by a cat. So here you can see a rat is killed by a cat. So actually a rat is the subject, is killed by a cat. So who is suffering the action? Killing, this work. Who is suffering with that action? Yes, the rat. That means the subject. So it will be passive voice. The voice should be passive. That means the verb is in passive. So it will be passive voice. Now, after writing this too, hope you have understood that voice are having the two kinds, active voice and passive voice. There are another voice also that is called quasi-passive voice. Right now you don't have to concentrate on that part. Right now we are going to start with the beginning. So first we will learn about active and passive and how to change from active to passive, and if we are getting some sentences we have to find out that whether the verb is in active form or in the passive. Okay, so we are going to start with active and passive voice. Now students, here you can see I have written something on the board. What is that? It is a sentence first. The boy broke the glass. Okay, so first we have to find out whether it is active or passive voice. Now already I have written here active voice. So how I have learned that this is active voice. Now I have told you active, to find out the active voice you have to see the subject. If the subject is doing the action, so the voice will be active. Okay. So the boy broke the glass. Who is doing? What is done here? Broke. Okay. So here, who is doing that work? The boy. The boy is doing the work. So it should be active voice. Now, when you are going to change from active to passive, there you have to find out three things very minutely. What are these? Number one, that is subject, then the verb, then the object. In this sentence, the boy is the subject, verb is broke, and the glass is the object. Now, in the active voice, which one is the subject? It will be object while you are changing into passive voice. That means here in the active voice, the boy is the subject. So when you are going to change from active to passive, the boy will become object. And here it is written the glass is object in the active voice. It will become the subject in passive voice. How we will write? See, I have told you just now that subject will become object and object will become subject. So the glass is written here. So we are going to write the glass at the first because it will be the subject here. The glass. Then after you should write a be verb. How we will write? In which tense we will write? We have to look out that what tense of the verb is. Okay, it is broke. Broke means break, broke, broken. Broke means simple past. So it should be past. So we will write the past be verb of the past form. So here the glass, then one. The glass means how many glass? One. So singular. So it should be was. The glass was. Then the third form of the main verb. What is the verb here? Broke. Broke means it is actually the main verb is break. Break, broke, and third form is broken. So the glass was broken by whom? By the boy. The subject will become the object. So by the boy. Clear? And one more thing, generally, I am telling not always, generally this by actually symbolizes passive voice. Okay? So it will be like that. The boy broke the glass. The glass was broken by the boy. Now students, I am going to explain the voice change in different tenses. Okay. So first I will be highlighting with simple. That means first simple present, then simple past, then simple future. We are going to explain in this way. If the sentence we are getting like that I take tea. So it is just simple present tense. Okay. So how we are going to change? See. Now it is in the active voice. You can understand very well. Why? Because I take tea. Subject is doing the action. Okay. So I take tea. Now you have to change into passive voice. How will you write? Eat. Eat will become, it is the object here. Okay. And I is the subject here. And take is verb. Clear? So now, what I am going to write? Look. Eat will become the subject. So, eat, take means it is the present form. So, what will be the be verb? Eat, only one, present tense, so is. It is, take, took, taken. It is taken by. Before writing the object in passive voice, we generally write by. So, by I will become me. While you are writing I in active voice, when you are changing I into passive voice, it will become me. Okay. So, it is taken by me. Then full stop. Okay. Now, if I do in the past tense, so what I will write? I took, only I will change the tense. tense means tense of the verb. I took, eat. Okay, it is also active voice. Now see, I took tea. It is the subject. Took is the verb. Only you can see take was there in simple present form. Took is in simple past form. Then eat. Eat is actually object. Now you see it will become the subject. So eat, as it is past tense. So be verb should be also in past tense. And see the that means what is there? It means what does it mean? It means only one. So it should be it was. It was take, took, taken. It was taken by. I will become me. Now in future tense, I shall take it. Okay. I is the subject. Shall take is the verb. And it is the object. Now shall take. Shall denotes, obviously it is denoting future tense, and take is the main verb. After writing that this verb that shall, then we must write the present form to denote it is the future, simple future. So what should we do? Now it will become subject here. Once again you write eat, then obviously shall or will to denote future tense. So in case while you know that I, after I and we shall write shall, and apart from that we must write will. So eat, it should be will. It will. Then be. It will be. Then what is that? Take. Take is the main form of the verb, and the third form take, took, taken. So it will be taken by. I will become me. Clear? Now students, look at the board. Here I have written pronouns. So change of position. What does it mean? It means when you will see that in active voice these words are there. While you are changing from active to passive, these pronouns will be changed also. Okay. So just now we have done that I take tea. So here I will become me. So here you can see if it is there in the active voice. So active. So you have to change into passive like me. Okay. So I, then me. If you will get we, so you have to change us. You will become you. No change. He will become him. She will become her. They will become them.